I just did something for the first time yesterday. In the car.
It's some freak leaks on this couch right now. I'm gonna tell you that.
It was turned though. It was.
You had a good time?
It was turned.
Rated R.
Everyone already knows that Future and 21 Savage have been pulled into a messy situation that didn't need any extra drama to get ugly. Once song lyrics, past interviews, and timelines started lining up, fans began paying close attention. Things that might have been ignored before suddenly felt too loud to overlook. People quickly started putting pieces together, and the story spread faster than anyone could calm it down. Now there's one heavy question floating around everywhere. Can Elle and 21 Savage really move past this now that cheating rumors are no longer quiet talk, but public conversation for everyone to analyze? No one expected a secret love triangle to become the silent reason behind that short tension between Future and 21 Savage. Still, the timeline seems to point right there. And once fans believe they've uncovered something, they refuse to let it go. They keep digging, pulling apart every detail until nothing feels accidental anymore.
So Future popped on Twitter and said he's still the biggest. And then we saw a response from 21 Savage. He said the biggest changes.
At the start, the situation honestly seemed harmless. Future and 21 Savage appeared to have a short moment of online tension. It wasn't loud or dramatic. No diss songs dropped and no names were called out. Still, something felt off. A few quiet tweets and carefully chosen posts showed up, and fans immediately noticed the strange energy. People paused, reread the messages, and started asking why it looked like two Atlanta heavyweights were suddenly competing instead of supporting each other. Then, just as fast as it began, everything seemed to cool down. Both artists returned with calm attitudes, acting like the issue had already been settled. Apologies were exchanged, unity was mentioned, and FaceTime screenshots even surfaced to prove the friendship was back on track. From the outside, it looked like the story was over, but fans never fully bought that explanation. Anytime rappers rush to say there's no problem, people naturally want to know what caused the moment in the first place. That curiosity opened the door for Elle's name to quietly enter the conversation. Once it appeared, it refused to disappear. For years, Elle and 21 Savage have been loosely connected. Matching timelines, suggestive lyrics, and perfectly timed appearances kept fueling rumors. Nothing was ever officially confirmed or denied, making it one of hip-hop's worst-kept secrets. That silence lasted until very recently, when Latto unexpectedly brought the situation into the open during a street interview.
So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
Once fans began asking if a woman could be the reason behind the tension between Future and 21 Savage, Elle's name came up almost instantly. That's when people turned their attention to the lyrics and things quickly got more interesting. Listeners focused on Future's song Brazier, pulling out lines that felt far too specific to overlook. He rapped about riding in a car with a female rapper, writing verses for her, and helping boost her profile. Then came the wordplay that made many pause, using mulatto, the name Latto once used before changing it. To be fair, Future has always written in a vague style. His music often leaves space for interpretation, and that has been part of his image for years. Still, artists at his level don't choose certain words by accident. Songs don't need direct names to feel personal. Timing alone can make a line speak louder than intended. Once those lyrics resurfaced, fans did what they always do best. They went back through old videos, interviews, and podcast moments that suddenly felt different. One clip stood out the most, showing Elle on a podcast casually laughing while describing her first time being with someone in a car.
Like that.
I just did something for the first time yesterday. In the car. You're a freak. What you did? You're a freak. Some thot shit. You're a freak.
At first, the conversation sounded harmless. But once fans connected it to Future's lyrics, that same clip stopped feeling funny and began raising eyebrows. This was especially true for people who were firmly siding with 21 Savage. Latto has always been open about one thing. She prefers privacy. She has said many times that the important people in her life already know the truth, and she doesn't feel the need to explain her relationships to the public. She has even joked about hiding something as serious as a marriage or a child just to keep the internet guessing. For a while, that approach worked. It allowed her to move quietly, stay in control, and avoid unnecessary attention. However, privacy doesn't last forever in hip-hop. When lyrics, timelines, and public moments begin to overlap, personal matters quickly become public talk. Latto repeatedly speaking about her body count didn't help keep curiosity away. Instead, it sparked more questions. Fans became more invested, searching through her past to either challenge her image or confirm the idea that she is as guarded and untouchable as many believe her to be.
Stop saying what?
Why you always saying in your song how much bodies you got though? Who gives a fuck?
Who ever said? I said I have a low body count.
No,
That's
you
all I said. Me, everybody not gonna get their hand in this cookie jar.
That's when a clear theory began forming. If Elle and Future were involved at some point, and Latto was also seeing 21 Savage during that same period, then the tension between the two men suddenly made sense. It no longer felt random or overblown, it felt personal. Nothing has been proven, and no one has confirmed anything publicly, but the timing alone was enough to set the internet on fire and keep people talking non-stop. This is where the situation becomes confusing and uncomfortable. Was this really cheating in the usual sense? When you look closer, things are not that simple. On paper, 21 Savage is still legally married. Depending on how you view it, that could mean everyone involved crossed a line, or it could mean no clear rules were ever broken. Another possibility is that the relationships were open or never clearly defined from the start. Many stories like this don't fall apart because of actions alone. They fall apart once emotions enter the picture. Often, the real pain doesn't come from what happened, but from who it happened with. It's very possible that 21 Savage wasn't bothered by Elle seeing other people, but was more affected by the identity of that person. Ego, pride, and loyalty matter far more in relationships than most admit. And Future isn't just anyone. He's an artist known for intense connections and a reputation that rarely stays quiet once feelings are involved.
Like, I could kill you and say I killed you because I love you so much. But if I'm loyal to you, no matter how I'm feeling, I'm gonna have your best interests.
That brings us to 21 Savage's behavior during all of this. If you really want to understand what someone is thinking, you don't just listen to their words, you watch their actions. After the brief fallout, 21 went on a noticeable tweeting spree. He apologized, called for peace, encouraged other rappers to end their beefs, and spoke about growth, unity, and leaving the streets behind. What he didn't do, however, was defend Latto. Silence doesn't automatically mean guilt, but it does send a message. Most people who genuinely want to fix things don't post messages that make them look like they've been played. They try to control the story, limit the damage, and protect the relationship's reputation. That didn't happen here. Instead, the speculation grew online and no one stepped in to stop it, not 21, not Latto, not Future. In the music world, staying quiet rarely ends rumors. Usually it makes them louder and encourages people to dig deeper. This situation also hints at how serious Latto and 21 Savage might have been. If it was just casual, nobody would be this invested. There wouldn't be timelines spinning out or so much awkward tension. Fans only react this strongly when real feelings are involved. And this clearly isn't just casual drama.
But when we in love, like, I wake up, my man. I take a my man. I make breakfast, my man. I'm driving, my man.
From all of this, it's clear that privacy only works when both people are honest and on the same page. Once that trust cracks, even a little details start slipping out, and the story quickly gets out of control. Then there's Future, who is the wild card in all of this. If this were truly in the past, why does it still feel so alive? His lyrics are fresh, the energy unfinished, and it seems like there's more left unsaid. Future has never hidden his feelings. If he still cares about Latto, he won't step aside quietly when he feels challenged or replaced.
That's what his life about, falling in love. You know what I mean?
It's possible this isn't about fame or rivalry. Maybe Future actually has feelings and sees Latto as more than just a fling. If that's the case, the tension won't fade anytime soon. It's only just beginning.
People just run away from love when it get hard. That's not the love I want. I want unconditional love.
Some reports claim that whatever supposedly happened between Latto and Future took place a while ago. But old situations don't just pop back up unless they still matter. Stories rarely resurface for no reason. If everything were truly over and resolved, the reactions wouldn't feel this tense because closure usually comes with clarity. And right now there's been none of that. Nothing has been officially confirmed. What we have are lyrics that hit too close to home, interviews that feel louder over time, hints from 21 Savage and Future, and behavior that makes fans raise eyebrows. That alone is enough for people to speculate. The truth rarely comes in neat, simple packages. Often it lives between silence and denial, waiting for someone to put the pieces together. And in this case, it's all out in the open. No hiding, no sugarcoating, just a situation unfolding in front of everyone, leaving fans to connect the dots themselves.
Lay a hoe down. Lay up with a savage.
Now everyone is watching, waiting to see if Latto will finally speak. People wonder if 21 Savage can move past this or won't accept it, and whether Future will step in or stay quiet. One thing is clear: what happens next could shock everyone.